Hi guys, this is TheSirenSayz and welcome back to my commentary channel where I speak about TV series, movies, and sometimes books. Very soon I speak about the good, the bad, the ugly, everything that I like in between all of those genres and spaces. So this is about Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story. Disclaimer, okay, I will be talking about the show. However, I just watched the full ad. I'd seen the teasers, but I just saw the full ad today. I know it came out yesterday. You guys will be getting a video sometime today or early tomorrow. Like, we're getting it within the next day or so. Don't worry. I am excited. Okay? This is giving more of what I used to read. And let me explain why. I'm one of those people that didn't like Bridgerton, but I'm different, a little bit different. A lot of people who didn't like Bridgerton didn't really read the books that Bridgerton is based off of. I used to do nothing but read romance novels in all of those different type of genres. Christmas novels, grown-up novels, friends to lovers, enemies, and historical romance, fake, fictional historical romance novels. I used to read those all the time. It was a little taboo. You know, we weren't really allowed to read, so I would hide and read them. I was really young too. But young like I was a teenager. But yeah, I would read those books all the time. So I was kind of the prime audience for the show, but season 1 came and a lot of things happened that I didn't like. Some things happened that I did like, but there's a lot that I didn't like. If you guys want me to have a video about season 1 and 2, because I'm not making separate videos on those things, please drop a comment below saying I do, hashtag I do, and I will make a video on season 1 and 2. Just a little talk about season 1. You can get a little taste. I don't mind that black people are in it, like, at all, but then erase racism. Like, don't add racism in there and then try to act like, oh, everybody's over it now. Like, you're leaving a stain on the show that it's gonna be hard for people to watch. I don't mind interracial relationships at all. Sometimes when it comes to TV shows, I prefer them because the way that people write them, it looks more interesting the way that it can be written. But if you're gonna put it in there, make it make sense. Okay, you can't try to be realistic and then try to be fictional at the same time. Is this historically accurate or is this fiction? You can't mix them together this closely. Was my main issue with the first season. There were other little things that bothered me, but I'll get into that in another video. Now, the season 2, I wasn't that big of a fan of the love interest. The girl was gorgeous and she was a good actress, and maybe I would have liked her with somebody else, but I didn't hate her with him. They were cute, but I wasn't like, people were frothing at the mouth, salivating. It's like, yeah, I mean, when they finally did the do under that canopy outside, that was a hot scene, like, that's undeniable. But like everything before that, I don't know, I wasn't like on the edge of my seat waiting for that moment like other people were. There are elements that were missing, and those elements are some of the elements that I see they have injected back into Queen Charlotte. Let's get into it. This video is not going to be long. So Queen Charlotte is about the ascension of Charlotte, a young girl, maybe a duke, or she's somebody of somewhat noble standing. I won't say royal, I'll say noble, someone of somewhat noble status. It seems to be a plot, which is very interesting, a plot to mix society together and to halt racism by their love, which I guess some people are not gonna like that. But for me, if you're going to make it historical and fictional, this is a little bit more of an appropriate way to do it, I guess, but also as a throwaway, okay, not as a whole universe that will continue on forever, as a throwaway one pot story. I like the idea of going back into Her Majesty's backstory, because she was an interesting person in the first season and second season. She got a little bit cartoony, like, ooh, who is Miss Whistledown? Ooh, you know, just kind of like a whimsical old queen. Kind of like the Queen of Hearts if she wasn't as stressed as she was. She's like a less stressed out version of the Queen of Hearts. So it's great to see her backstory. I got chills seeing Queen Charlotte and King George together. That's how you know it's going to be good. if I'm getting chills just seeing 5 seconds of their interactions together, if I'm 5 seconds in after he met Charlotte try to scale the wall, and he said, I don't think I want to aid somebody who's trying to run away from being married to me. And I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And she was like, Your Majesty. He stopped her. He says, I'm just George to you. I was like, oh, I ship it. I said it immediately. I ship it. And if I ship it from the ad, that's how you know it's good. I'm also going to make a video about To All the Boys I Loved Before in the Netflix universe, because To All the Boys I Loved Before has a similar problem to the original Bridgerton series, the main part of the series, where, you know, it's not hitting right for demographic of people that it should have been hitting right for. I just have to say that. But yes, I'm so excited. I'm excited to watch. I'm a little bit conflicted. I feel like since I got such an extreme reaction from the trailer, I should just go episode by episode and make a video for each episode. Because maybe I could do 3 episodes today and 3 episodes tomorrow. But I'm thinking, do I have the time to do that, or should I just do one 30-40 minute video? I don't know. Also, let me know what you guys think below, as I'm going to be watching the show after I put this video out, so I'll probably be able to see whether or not you guys think I should go episode by episode because you want to hear my segmented thoughts, or you just want me to do a full video where I just talk character by character. But it looks interesting, you know. George has a little bitty secret that his little men's guard don't want to admit to the queen, and, you know, I liked how she was completely against it until she met him and got to know him. So it wasn't just, ooh, he hot. It was like, he's hot, but he got heart, and he's a kind person. And, you know, yeah, I like him. And I like how they used her forcefulness in a useful way. Her trying to help him open up to her, help him to have good communication skills with her. Say that, hey, I want to help you, I want to fight with you, I want you to fight for me, fight for us, fight for this relationship, you need to be honest with me, I want to be there for you. I love that. I love all of that. That's the stuff I like to see. So yeah, this is just really giving me what I would have hoped the first season of Bridgerton would have given me. I feel like I'm jumping the gun here. I could be wrong. I could watch it and be like, oh, I don't really like most of it, but from what I'm seeing of this trailer, if Bridgerton season 1 was like this limited series, this prequel series, I would have loved it completely and had no qualms at all. So what else did I like? Lady Danbury seems to really be pushing the notion that you know, you need to lock it down. You need to lock him down. You need to lock down your station, because you're one of us and we don't usually get these opportunities. So you need to solidify your place, sir ma'am. Solidify your place immediately. You know what I'm saying? So I think that that's very interesting. One thing I will say, I think I like that as well. You know me, I love a good sisterhood, a good friendship. I really want to see their friendship progress. I want to see how much screen time they're going to give Lady Danbury, because even though we love us a rich auntie, okay, I want to be a rich auntie too. We want to see why Lady Danbury never got her own love story, because, you know, we got to see her when she's old, so we know she don't get one. It would have to be an alternate universe, Earth 52. So, like, why didn't she get her own romance story? What happened there? I got a spoiler on Twitter, which was so random, because whatever, niggas just always be spoiling stuff. Like, it just came out today. Post spoilers at least a week after, so then nobody really has an excuse. Crisis. This is Netflix, not the movie theater. Okay? Jesus. But yeah, it looks like she was abused, which is possibly why, you know, but I want to see how it affected her. I want to see if that is why, or if it was that mixed with a cadre of other things, because she seems pretty strong-willed already. So that would be really interesting. I'm very excited for this show. I think it's going to be pretty. I think that the 2 main leads are giving me a lot of the chemistry I need. They're giving me OTP, and I know they are already OTP, but like, I ship it. There's a difference between like, oh, this couple is already established and together and whatever. There's a difference between that and, oh, this is a couple that I ship. This is a couple that I like. This is a couple that I want to see go far. There's a difference between a couple going far and a couple you want to see go far, you know? Difference between a couple that wins and a couple that you want to win. I want this couple to win, and I'm very happy to see that progression. It's also good to see how she became who she became at the end, Queen Charlotte. How she was made into that person, how she was carved into that person, or how she always was that person and was uplifted by people in her court to stay strong and be that person and only make the necessary changes that were needed to make her relationship work between her and George and George's family. George's mom seems like a piece of work, so we're gonna see what it is. I saw that lady from Game of Thrones, the one who was the mother of the Starks. Every time I see her, I get annoyed. No, I'm serious. She annoyed me in Game of Thrones. She annoys me here. Girl, can you stop being typecast as that mom? Cause I'm not gonna go off on a Game of Thrones tangent, but yeah. So yeah, I'm about to go watch it right now while I'm editing for this video, and I'm gonna put this video out as fast as humanly possible. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you're gonna watch, and also please just let me know if you want me to do episode by episode or just one big video. Also let me know if you want me to do a separate video on seasons 1 and 2 of the original Bridgerton. Yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye, my sires. Susul.